Alright, welcome everyone. Today we're gonna find out who is better, the Chomper or Venture. Let's find out. Alright, let's try out Venture first. So Venture is a damage character on Overwatch. She's quite rare because she has like this weapon that can do more damage at close range. Her melee is something I quite like about her. Okay. Basically the weapon is a drill. It drills the enemies and it deals very good damage. She's the only character that has this kind of melee, which is very good. Her weapon can also shoot from far away and it deals splash damage too. That's how it looks like, and if I hit the ground or the floor or wherever, it looks like this. So if there are many enemies in one area, you can deal some quite good damage with it. It doesn't do any headshot damage, but the impact when you directly hit them is very strong. So you can make some very cool plays with it. And you can also stay in the corner like this, and then you can like do damage from like this too. So she is very, very good. But the thing that I like about her is she can dash like Genji in any direction like this. So if I look in any direction, she will dash where she wants to go. So she is quite good at escaping, and it also deals good damage as well. If we go straight like this and then we combine it with the shoot and this, then we can insta-kill a Genji or wherever support they have. So that's quite cool. Her ultimate is like Reinhardt's ultimate, but you can do it more times. You cannot do this in the air, so you gotta be like on the ground when you do this. You have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And as you can see, the radius on this one isn't that large. I can kinda hit all of them. So that's very cool. But the one thing that kinda makes her very unique is that she can escape in many ways. Basically, she has this unique ability that makes you not killable. Basically, she goes underground, just like that. And you can combine this underground tactic with her dash. You can dash underground, you can dash in the air and use it. I can show you. You can dash like that, move around. It's quite cool. Oops. That wasn't supposed to happen. But yeah, you can in fact dash like this and just and that is quite cool that you can do that. And you can also do this underground too. You can dash underground like this, and then you just so the dash ability is basically her main ability to do damage underground or dash away from combat. You can also in fact do something else when you're underground as well. So at the end of it, you want to like hold on the fire button and poof, you jump like that. And you do quite a lot of damage, as you can see. I'll show you how much it does. So if we go on the ground, then just hold on the fire button, you do a lot of damage, just like that. If we combine this together with the dash, we can do quite a lot. So yeah, that is quite cool. But the thing with this digging ability is that it kinda reminds me of the Chomper, but only difference is she can do damage while she's on the ground, which is something the Chomper can't do, which I find to be quite interesting. For a character like this, I am sure they are in fact gonna nerf her, cause I don't know what they're gonna nerf about her, but I feel like they're gonna nerf quite a lot of her potential, which they always do on Overwatch, which I don't like. But what makes Chumper very strong is that he can one-shot anybody by just getting behind them or trap them with his trap, or dig underground. So I will show you what he can do. I'll show you what he can do. So here's one we can go for. We can place a trap like this. They get damage, we can eat them. And they are already dead. Just like that. The other way we can also do this is we can shoot from far away like this. We do some damage. We can do this and then we can get behind them. And that little thing, they already killed it, so that doesn't really matter. Go for this one here. Get behind it. Eat him, just like that. The Chumper basically is all about being an assassin, being sneaky, so you want to don't push in there like Venture. That is. You can also use his strong ability called Burrow. It's just like Venture, but he can't really dash on the ground or jump from on the ground. It's just like this. That's how it works. But when you are on the ground with this Chumper, you can in fact eat them, but you can't really do else. You can also exit the ability to jump out, but that's basically all you can do. Let me show you what it looks like when I... Look at this one here. Combine this together. Just eat them like that. Ah, there's one. So yeah, the Chumper is very good too. Like, you can do a lot of damage at close range and a little bit at long range too, as you can see. The cool thing about the Chumper is that you can actually hide on the ground for longer if you don't move. That's something Venture can't do. So if I don't move anything and just sit on the ground like this, I can stay here as long as I want and heal back to full health. That's something Venture can't do, because you have to basically do something or else you're wasting the potential to escape or what. So yeah, that is how the Chumper works. But the biggest question here is, who is better, Chumper or Venture? Well, I'm sorry Chumper, but Venture is better. Why? Because she has more potential. She can do more damage in an area. The Chumper can also do damage, but only slow the enemies with his goop. But the cool thing about Chumper is that you can eat people and insta-kill them. That's something you can't do with Venture. So I'll have to give credit for that, of course. But to be fair, both Chumper and Venture are good, but if I had to pick one, that will have to be Venture, because she has potential and she is just very good at escaping. Chumper doesn't have any escape abilities like Venture. So yeah, there you go. That was it. If you guys liked the video and want to see more like this, then make sure to drop the like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.